So every night at the dinner table with my pops, it was, Jonathan, stop it, stop it, stop it. What is wrong with you? I was the kid in middle school who had such a hard time keeping his mouth shut that I grew up with Shirley, the receptionist, in the principal's office, right? And in high school, I was the kid who had such a hard time with reading that I spent most of the day hiding in the bathroom with tears streaming down my face. I did not learn to read until I was 12 years old. Couldn't read until I was 12. I struggled with anxiety, with depression, and I had a plan for suicide. I was diagnosed with a whole bunch of language-based learning disabilities. I was turned in to a problem. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this guy named Mr. R. I'll tell you about Mr. R real quick. So when I met Mr. R, he would always ask me, you know, after school, during school, what are you good at, Jonathan? And all I ever heard about in special ed wasn't what I was good at, but what I was bad at. So he'd ask me what I was good at, and I'd say, nothing. I'm not good at anything, Mr. R. And then one day he came to me, and he said, hey, Jonathan, I've been watching you. And I think, I know that you are really good at telling stories. You are so good at telling stories that you could be a writer. No one's ever said that to me before. I was 9 years old. A writer? I looked at him and said, are you out of your goddamn mind, Mr. R? I can't spell to save my life. Mr. R looked right at me and he said, Jonathan, screw spelling. For the first time, somebody told me to forget what I can't do and focus on what I can do. And that changed my life. I went and transcended those odds. And I went to live a life that I'm proud of today. I had people in my life who helped me understand that I wasn't a problem. We got a national tragedy on our hands right now of young folks leaving school and feeling dumb. Don't know about y'all, but some of the smartest people I have ever met in my life, they did not do well in school. They couldn't read or write well, but they could rebuild the car engine from scratch. Everybody has that right to an education that's not about what's wrong with them, but what's right. And every single human being has something good that they can build a life around. Find the good and share it with the children in your life. And every child deserves that. You know, when I was in that hallway, chilling out with Robert, the custodian, there were days when he was the only adult that would speak to me. There were days where he was the only person that I felt in my life cared for me as a human being. And that matters. That's the work that you all do every single day.